Dear students, today we will discuss what are the various forms of business ownership, means how many types of ownership of firm can get. We have mainly three type of ownership. One is the sole proprietorship, another one is partnership, and the third one is corporation. So we in this video we will be discussing these three type of business ownership with their advantages and disadvantages. So starting with the sole proprietorship, we have it is very simple form of a business. A business that is owned by one person only is known as sole proprietorship. Means here the person is the whole sole owner of the business. So the most common form of such type of sole proprietorships are like retail stores, services, and agriculture, where the very less where is the person is the whole sole owner of the business. Now these are the advantages and disadvantages associated with sole proprietorship. The advantages are like that because he is the only owner of the firm, so he can easily make his own decisions related to starting up and closure of the business. Then he whole soul have the pride of being an owner of the firm. Then retention of all profits are with him. There is flexibility of being your own boss because the person who don't have liable, you can say, who don't have to be liable to give answers to some other one. He is the whole soul person, so there is flexibility of his own choice of starting the business or closer. Then he retain all the profits with him. No special taxes, there is no special taxes are involved on that. Then the disadvantages are like, because he is this single person, so all the liabilities are lying on him, and that's why he has unlimited liabilities. Then lack of continuity, if the person became ill or has some urgent work to do, then in that particular time period that person is not available for running the business. So there is lack of continuity, lack of money as well, because he is the only person. Lack of fund is big disadvantage. Then limited management skills, because everyone is not perfect. They have some, he may have some qualities which lacking in some skills. So there is limited management in skills. Then there is difficulty in hiring employees as well, because as it is not in a big organization, so they face difficulties in hiring the employees. Now moving to the another form of ownership, we have partnership. Partnership is basically when there is involvement or association of two or more people to act as co-owner of the business for profit. So here we have the person who are jointly own the business, so they are the partner. For partnership, there should be more than two people, or at least two people, to run the business. Now these are the types of partnership. There are general partners, that both partners are liable for everything the business does. Means whether there is loss, whether there is profit, both the partners or every partners are liable for every kind of activities. Then we have limited partnership. In limited partnership, the person according to the level of money invested, they have limited liabilities. Then master limited partnership, that owned and managed like a corporation but often taxed like a partnership. Then these are the advantages and disadvantages associated with partnership. Ease of starting, because there is no problem in arranging the fund. Availability of capital and credit is there. There is personal interest as well. We can anytime if a person have some personal um, work to do, then there is another person who can handle the things easily. Then we have a combination of skill and knowledge, definitely, because more people are involved. Then there is retention of profit as well. We can retain the profit, and no special taxes as usual. But the disadvantage is that there is unlimited liabilities, as if there is we have partnership, general partnership. Then there is management disagreements, because there may be the chances that people may get conflict in their point of views. Lack of continuity, anytime if the person or the partner left the organization, then there is definitely. Then fraudulent investment, um, sometimes they don't increase or investment process, so that's why it get frozen. Then we have the last type of corporation, partnership, form of ownership, that is corporation. Basically, corporation is a kind of a person, artificial person, which is created by law with most of the legal rights of a real person. So we have closed corporations, like stock is owned by relatively few people and is not sold to the general public. Then we have open corporations. Here, stocks can be bought and sold by any individual person. Now we have these are the advantages and disadvantages. We have limited liabilities, ease of raising fund as usual, ease of transferring of ownership. One owner can transfer their ownership to the perpetual life, exactly, specialized management, right? Then there is difficulty and expense of formation, because as more and more people are involved into this, then there is difficulty in expansion of formation. Then government regulations are and will increase the paperwork. Conflict within the corporation, exactly. Then lack of security, scarcity, like the anytime the you can say the secrets may get opened. So these are the types of ownership. Hope all the points are clear.